$250,000. 200,000. The type of wedding you want, that's how much it costs.
I have high standards, and I feel like I shouldn't lower them just because.
I have high standards too. I went to a justice of the peace.
Do you believe it's a man's job to be the provider of the house?
Yes, for sure. If you don't, just stay alone.
Throw me out tomorrow?
No. Call your dad.
Threesomes?
Yeah, like what? Like threesomes, foursomes, orgies.
Yeah. Is it usually with like only girls or only guys?
Like 2 guys, you've been 2 girls. Like, we do it all.
I just got here not too long ago meeting up my man.
Weren't just in there trying to make a purchase for $3,000 and it got declined?
No.
And so what they just told me was it was you that made the purchase and then you exited the store, stood over here.
I was looking at a bag.
Yeah, looking at a bag.
I came back, I met my man.
Right.
Came back.
The card that was used in that transaction was stolen.
She's been kind of hitting on me to get a bag for a little while. So then she's giving me this bullshit that I'm going to give her a bag. And the reason why I said bullshit is because I'm totally against spending this much money in a bag. So she talks me into it and I do it. So now, that's just because of my own principles. I never spent this much money in a bag or whatever. Right. So I go and I buy the bag. It has nothing to do with the previous stuff.
Being detained, right, for an investigation, okay?
I'm not resisting. Why are you hurting my arm so bad, though?
I'm not your call.
What?
I'm not your one phone call.
What do you mean?
I said it clear.
What do you mean, babe? You can't call me?
No.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm going home. You're running around stealing shit with credit cards.
I didn't mean to. I just found it, and it was a stupid decision.
Yep, it was.
They're taking me to jail.
I don't know how I can help you.
Bail me out tomorrow?
No. Call your dad.
They can't help me, babe.
First off, the whole sugar daddy dynamic is kind of weird to begin with. Transactional relationships where money is exchanged for companionship always have issues built in. That said, he handled this situation pretty well. The moment she got caught up in criminal activity, he left no room for that kind of BS and walked away immediately. No drama, no defending her, just cut ties and moved on. That's actually smart. Don't get dragged into someone else's criminal behavior. And what he said about not liking to spend a couple grand on a bag shows he's got some sense with his money too. Even in a sugar daddy arrangement where spending is expected, having boundaries about ridiculous purchases is a good sign he's not completely financially reckless. She tried to scam with stolen credit cards while already having someone willing to support her financially. That's pure greed and stupidity. He made the right call dumping her the second the police showed up. When someone shows you they're willing to commit fraud, believe them and get out before you become an accessory.
How do you take a man seriously?
How do you take a man seriously?
Yeah.
I can answer that for you.
Go ahead.
Follow his program. You chose the guy that you want based on his ability to be a good person to you. Respect, loyalty, career, if he got things going for him. And now that you made a decision to commit, follow his program. Do whatever he says as long as it's morally correct.
Why can't they follow our program?
You don't want him to follow your program for real.
I do.
You're going to look at him as a beta. You want him to be the one in charge, leading and planning shit for you.
Yeah,
so you got to pick a good guy, you commit, and you follow his program as long as it's morally correct.
Perfect. Okay, good. Good answer. Great answer.
I deserve to be somebody's wife.
$250,000. 200,000. The type of wedding you want, that's how much it costs. You're bugging up. How are we going to invest that? My job as a man is to hold the household down, and she hasn't worked in years. I'm not spending $250,000 on when I'm not doing it.
$250,000 for a wedding is absolutely insane. That's a down payment on a house, that's starting a business, that's years of financial security. Spending that much on a single day is terrible financial planning, especially if only one person is earning the income. He's right to push back on the amount. That's not being cheap. That's being financially responsible. If you're the only one bringing in money, you have every right to say no to spending $250,000 on one event. This woman clearly doesn't have the slightest clue how much $250,000 actually is if she thinks she needs that for a wedding. That kind of demand shows she's completely disconnected from financial reality and the value of money. To casually expect someone to drop that amount on a single day means she either doesn't understand what that money could do for their future or she doesn't care. Her priorities are completely backwards. A marriage isn't about the wedding day, it's about the life you build together afterward. If you need $250,000 worth of celebration to feel like your wedding is good enough, you're focused on impressing other people instead of starting a solid foundation with your partner. This is about ego and status, not love or commitment.
Let me ask you this. You looking for a $100,000 wedding?
Yes.
Yes.
Why?
I have high standards, and I feel like I shouldn't lower them just because.
I have high standards, too. I went to a justice of the peace.
Okay.
Married 32 years. The biggest weddings are the shortest marriages, I swear. You know, Kim Kardashian, that dude, 72 days. Took her longer to pick out the dress than it did to be married to her. You know what I mean? You look at, that's just a party. You have that party with, like, on your 25th wedding anniversary, then you could spend that kind of money. $100,000, you're never gonna get married, honey. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the wrong goal. The goal is to have him, like, for 40 years.
Yeah.
Not to have one party.
Like somebody that's a little bit taller. But that's a preference. I know you can't change that.
Oh, 6 feet.
You're 6 feet?
Yeah.
Oh.
Damn.
Is he someone that's your type?
Absolutely not.
And what's not your type?
It's just all wrong. I think God fell asleep at the drawing board or something.
You say God fell asleep at the drawing board?
Yeah.
Oh, hell no! All right, open your eyes.
What is this?
Turn around.
Babe, this isn't a Cadillac.
I bought it for you.
Are you messing with me right now?
No, you said this. You wanted an SUV for the family.
I
This is.
said I wanted a Cadillac. This is not a Cadillac. Why would you spend money on... How much was this thing?
It was.
A lot of money. When you should have got a Cadillac.
This is very similar. I looked up stuff that's similar to the Cadillac. This is very.
Why would you try to surprise me with something similar when I asked you for a Cadillac? Can you return it?
I don't think it works like that. It's paid for. Like it's.
I mean, it's pretty, but it's not a Cadillac. I just wanted a Cadillac. That's what I asked for.
The man bought her an expensive vehicle and she's throwing a tantrum because it's not the exact brand she wanted? That's not a partner. That's someone who values material things over the person trying to provide for them. The ingratitude and entitlement on display here is crazy. If she wants a Cadillac so badly, she can buy it herself instead of complaining about the brand new car someone else bought for her.
The biggest red flag is when a woman is proud of revenge.
What is the pettiest thing you've done to try to impress somebody?
My first boyfriend in high school, he cheated on me, so I cheated back on him, and then I emailed his coach to drug test him, and he lost his D1 scholarship. Hi, Joe.
Are you proud of that?
Very proud.
And it's not just what she did, it's the fact she thinks is an accomplishment. Getting beasted, then destroying his career. And Pete, dude didn't even know she did it.
Who did you cheat with?
Another prospect.
Was it just one and done or like?
Yeah.
Did he find out about it?
No, he doesn't need to know.
So what was the point of doing it if you didn't find out about it?
For me, I can't let that slide.
If she's proud of destroying herself just to get even, you better be prepared for the worst. That's not revenge. That's her attaching her worth to thinking she ruined somebody. And yeah, dude was in the wrong or maybe in the wrong, but responding that way only builds an identity on chaos and not growth.
Boyfriend.
You got a boyfriend now.
Yeah.
Getting in a new relationship and still being proud of poor decisions. I wonder what happens next.
What he did was most definitely wrong, but retaliating with your own wrong behavior doesn't make anything right. And this applies regardless of gender. If the roles were reversed and a guy did this to a girl, it would be equally wrong. Two wrongs don't make a right, they just make two people who've done terrible things. If someone wrongs you in a relationship, the best response is to leave and focus on yourself. Take that pain and turn it into motivation to become better, not an excuse to sink to worse behavior. You're not getting justice, you're becoming worse than what hurt you in the first place. She destroyed his scholarship, then brags about it online like it's something to be proud of. That's not empowerment or standing up for yourself. That's vindictive cruelty. Be better than the people who hurt you. Don't become them.
Yeah, I'll pay.
I got it. This is my turn.
Not asking you.
Stop. Thank you. Next time, if your woman don't treat you like this, does she even love you?
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now that is pimp. I appreciate that,
It's
baby.
queen and pimp.
I appreciate that.
I see a lot of girls being saying that the guys have to pay for everything. I think we should invest in our man too. It's not in one side. Everything has both sides.
Right.
The reason why Americans have the most divorce numbers is because y'all think that way, that the man have to do everything, have to pay for everything.
That's
no,
facts.
it's not like that.
No, that's a fact.
It's both way. God create woman and man to be balanced. Is all about balance. So we all come together and complement each other. Teamwork make a dream work.
I like this one.
Do you believe it's a man's job to be the provider of the house?
Yes, for sure. If you don't, just stay alone. If you cannot provide everything for your wife, everything, from A to in the end, just stay alone. On my house, it's only me who I work. And I do everything. I pay everything. And I don't care if she works or not. And if she works, her money is for her.
So your money is her money is hers.
Yes. She keep her money for herself. I provide for everything. When you try to separate things, half and half, you have the problem. So the men are born to provide everything.
So a woman can't respect a man who she's out earning and splitting the bills with?
Most of the time she doesn't. If you keep separate the bills, paying half and half, you're gonna have the problems because it's never enough. Woman's job is staying at home, working, take care of kids, and you have a good family. If you send your wife on the work, then you start the problem. There it starts the problem.
But you don't think that pushes young men away from relationships?
The reason why they push the young man away from relationships is only here. Out of US, we know we have to provide. We grow with that idea that men provide everything. On my relationships before, I never left a woman to pay. It's the worst thing to do, the woman to pay for you.
I do agree with traditional roles to an extent. There's value in having clear divisions of responsibility where the man provides financially and the woman manages the household. Traditional arrangements worked for generations because they created structure and clear expectations. When both people know their role and execute it well, there's less conflict about who's responsible for what. The man focusing on providing gives him clear purpose, and the woman managing the home is real, valuable work that keeps everything running. That said, saying women working starts the problem is too absolute. Every relationship is different. Some couples thrive with both working, some prefer traditional roles. The key is that both people agree on the arrangement and respect each other's contributions. What doesn't work is when expectations aren't aligned, like if a man wants a traditional wife but won't provide traditional husband income, or if a woman wants to work but also expects the man to do half the housework. Pick a model that works for both of you and commit to it. Traditional roles can absolutely work and create stable families, but it requires mutual respect. The man actually being able to provide sufficiently, and the woman being respected for her work at home. It's not about one being better, it's about both people fulfilling their role with excellence.
Would you rather date a very good-looking millionaire, but he cheats on you, or a normal guy that is loyal to you?
If the millionaire man, if he do it, but I don't see it, it's okay. Oh, it's okay.
So you just don't want to see it.
PSA, if you got a boyfriend and that nigga start working out or he start talking about losing weight and he want to eat better, that nigga's about to leave you, bitch. So once that nigga start talking about a fitness journey, leave his ass right the fuck there.
So instead of supporting him on his journey, starting your journey, getting healthier, leveling up, the answer is to leave and find you a man who also doesn't work out and also doesn't want you to become a healthier version of yourself. Yeah, we're cooked. You know I'm going to tell the truth and you know I got to go.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
We're kind of like in an open relationship.
Yeah.
Wait, really? Are you dead ass?
Yeah, dead ass.
Holy shit!
Yeah, bro.
Oh my God, no way!
Like foursomes, threesomes, orgies, all of that shit, bro. Basically, our promise was like, once we get married, then we're like together, nobody else. But we're both still so young and so in love that we both realize like we're in our teenage years, we're in like our 20s, you know, we want to have our fun, so let's have our fun and just get married in the end. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah.
With that case, I guess if you're very physical and whatever, like why not just like, I don't know, fuck each other a lot instead of like.
I mean, we do. Like every night.
We do. Every night.
Like twice a day, pretty much.
Well, so how it is like we won't get with other people unless it's together.
And when you say other people, like threesomes?
Yeah, like we'll have like threesomes, foursomes, orgies.
Yeah.
But
Is it usually with like only girls or only guys?
No, there's been like 2 guys, there's been 2 girls. Like we do it all.
I've never seen this before. This is interesting.
Yeah,
we're open about it. One of our friends.
Oh.
She's like done the orgy with us.
Oh wait, can I get this picture?
Holy shit! How was that experience?
Oh my god, what are we doing?
Orgy with me and Colin.
Oh my god, we had the greatest threesome of all time.
Yo, what about this one? Was she in it too?
Yeah, I've been in it too.
One time. It was
Wait, what?
One time.
Dude, this okay.
Yeah, it was the one time.
What is going on? Bro, you are hilarious, bro.
And funny enough, I picked them out.
You picked them out.
I did.
They seem fine with it, and everyone involved apparently agrees to the terms, so that's their choice to make. Wouldn't be for me, but they can do whatever they like. That said, I don't think a monogamous marriage will work afterwards. You can't spend years training yourself to be non-exclusive and then flip a switch to suddenly be faithful. The patterns and mindset you build don't just disappear because you signed a marriage certificate, but as long as everybody involved genuinely agrees on the terms and understands what they're getting into, that's on them. I wish them luck, but I'm skeptical this transition will go smoothly.
How to get a top tier goal? Number 1, get in shape.
Yeah.
Number 2, get rich. Number 3, don't be a dick.
Strongly recommend for young guys, like, for the love of God, get in shape. It'll never be easier. You'll never have more time. I had one of my sales guys who I said, dude, I don't see you at the gym. And he said, I'm just really busy. And I just like looked at him and I was like, you will never have more time and less responsibility than you do now. So I kind of used the James Clear thing. I said, hey, if you can't make it work now, accept that you're never going to be in shape for the rest of your life. He was like, whoa. I was like, think about it.
Rid yourself of the
right.
desire.
Yeah. I was like, you're just never going to be in shape. He was like, well, I mean that. I was like, so do it or don't, but stop wanting it. All humans at ideal body weight and normal levels of musculature are almost all attractive. And so like, just don't have that be a constraint for you. Like, don't have it be a negative at the very least, right? The rich thing is more, Professor Galloway said this, it's more about the signal that you have the ability to gain resources more than having them. If you think about trust fund kid, now, there is the element of having money. For sure, there are girls who just want the money. But if you compare that to the young, hungry guy, I don't know if they win in a head-to-head. So get in shape, signal that you are ambitious and that you plan on pursuing whatever it is that you're going after. And then finally, it's just don't be a jerk. Like, I'm not saying you have to be the world's sweetest whatever, but just don't be a dick. If you do those 3 things, like, you'll be able to get whatever girls you want.
I generally agree with this, especially the get in shape part. This is about your health, and it's true that it won't get easier if you don't start now, but you shouldn't do it just to get girls. Do it for yourself. Your health and fitness are for you first. Everything else is a bonus. Don't be a dick is solid advice too. Being a decent human being matters. Get rich also doesn't hurt, but I'd say don't stress yourself over it. If you're working a solid job and living well, that's perfectly fine. If you want to get rich and become an entrepreneur, that's great too, and you should give it a shot, but do it because you want to, not because someone else said you need to. If you're not working out already, build a short training plan and start small. Right in your room. Do 10 push-ups after waking up. If you can't do regular push-ups yet, do the easier version on your knees and build from there. Stick to it. And when you fall short of the habit, because you will, that's normal, get back to it as soon as possible. Don't beat yourself up, just restart. Improve slowly, build on the small steps, and over time they multiply into real progress. The best time to start was yesterday. The second best time is right now. Get in shape for yourself, be a good person, work toward financial stability at your own pace. That's how you build a life worth living, not just one that looks good for someone else.